A suspected war criminal, Bosco Ntaganda, has turned himself in to a U.S. embassy in Rwanda. Ntaganda is wanted for crimes against humanity allegedly committed when he was a rebel commander and the army general in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Ntaganda has been on the run for 7 years, but now wants to face the International Criminal Court.
Bosco Ntaganda, known as the Terminator. Wanted by the International Criminal Court since 2006, he's accused of crimes against humanity and conscripting child soldiers during his time as a senior commander. After years on the run, he surrendered to the U.S. Embassy in the Rwandan capital on Monday.
I can confirm that this morning, Bosco Ntaganda, an ICC indictee and leader of one of the M23 factions, walked into U.S. Embassy Kigali. He specifically asked to be transferred to the ICC in The Hague. We're currently consulting with a number of governments, including the Rwandan government, in order to facilitate his request.
Germain Kintanga and Matthew Ngudujolo Chui were both accused of directing an attack which killed 200 people in 2003. Ngudujolo was acquitted in December and Kintanga's trial is still ongoing. Calixte Mbarushimana was a senior member of a Hutu rebel group whose leaders are believed to have taken part in the 1994 genocide in Rwanda. He was released in 2011 due to a lack of evidence. And Silvestre Muda Kruchumura from the same Hutu group was also accused of war crimes. He's the only suspect still at large.
Eastern DR Congo has been torn by conflict since 1994, when ethnic Hutu groups accused of perpetrating the genocide in neighbouring Rwanda fled over the border. It's unclear why Ntaganda chose to give himself up. He may have been left in a more vulnerable position since his rebel M23 movement split into rival factions earlier this month.
This is a man who has spent his entire adult life in combat. So the question is, why surrender now? It's still far too early to say anything for sure, but there seem to be three main theories emerging. The first is that Bosco Ntaganda lost his alleged backers in Rwanda. The second is that those alleged backers may have given him some kind of ultimatum, surrender or else. But the third and possibly most credible and compelling argument is that after 2 decades of fighting, maybe he'd simply had enough. He felt that his luck was about to run out and thought perhaps the safest place to be was here in The Hague.